This is Game of Thrones news for the week of December 13th to December 19th. The winner for last week's giveaway will be announced at the end of the video, along with a new giveaway for a $25 gift card to Rawrist shirts. December 17th saw the last official day for shooting for Game of Thrones Season 6, which means there are slim to none chances that we will see any more leaked photos from the set. We may get a picture here and there, but for the most part, the next thing we have to look forward to is the Season 6 trailer that will be released in January, sometime in January. But besides that, we did get quite a few interviews from some of the actors and directors saying what we should expect for Season 6. In an interview this week, Jeremy Podeswa revealed that Season 6 of Game of Thrones will reflect the widespread criticism that the show got from Sansa's rape scene last season. According to Jeremy, who directed 2 episodes last season and will be directing some this season as well, Dan and David, the show creators, were responsive to the discussion, and there were a couple of things that changed as a result. Jeremy also added that the show depicts a brutal world where horrible things happen. They did not want to be overly influenced by that criticism, but they did absorb it and take it in, and it did influence them in a way. On the rape scene that he directed, Jeremy said, "It was a difficult and brutal scene, and we knew it was going to be challenging for the audience. But it was very important to us in the execution that it would not be exploited in any way. To be fair, the criticism was the notion of it, not the execution. It was handled as sensitively as it could possibly be. You hardly see anything." You know they've gotten so much shit for this when it's 6 months later and they're still trying to defend themselves and Sansa's fucked up plot line in Season 5. So while I hope that it does influence them a little bit to maybe make better character and plot decisions, I also hope that it doesn't influence them in the way that they're now going to totally jack up Sansa's storyline and make her into some sort of Terminator character. And please God, do not start a Sansa rape scene debate in the comments below. I had to deal with that all the way back in summer. I don't want to deal with that again. A lot of mean words were said to each other, and I'm pretty sure some people cried. In much, much lighter news, he also reflected that since he will be directing the first episode of Season 6, that the season won't start off in its typical way, well, that a lot of TV shows start off with the first episode being boring and just kind of doing a checking in with the characters and where they're at. He said that the producers really wanted to avoid that this season and get the season started with a bang. So in that first episode, we're going to see things of consequence happen to the characters, and there's going to be a lot of forward progression in the plot, which to me is very exciting because it is 10 episodes. We get 10 episodes. We need it to move forward, and every episode needs to count. And if we waste one being like, oh, guess what this person did last season? We don't really need that. We can do a little mini recap in the beginning of the episode and then just dive into the meat. Also in this interview, he revealed that the Hall of Faces was originally going to be a lot smaller and not as impressive due to budget reasons. But he refused to allow it and instead found a way around the budget to make the scene as impressive as what we saw. So big thank you to him. He exceeded any and all expectations I had for the Hall of Faces. He did a wonderful job, and I'm glad that he stuck to his guns and was willing to work with them to make that scene as impressive as what it was. Davos's actor, Liam Cunningham, also had an interview, and this is what he had to say about Season 6. "It is bigger, bolder, and weirder. It's written by 2 of the biggest fans of the books, so they treat the story with great delicacy, grace, and with tremendous amount of love. So we're in safe hands. Kind of. Swear to God, D&D, you kill Davos." Interestingly, he also shared that he received all 10 scripts at once, so he knows exactly what's going to happen to each character and with each plotline through the entire season. Don't get any ideas about kidnapping him. He's a cute old man. Roose Bolton's actor also did an interview where he basically confirmed the same thing, where he got all 10 scripts at once and he knows everything that is going on, and that is vastly different to what we've been told before, where they only get little pieces or an episode at a time or only what's relevant for their character. So I imagine either there were some actors lying in the past, or they only give you all the scripts if you are a specific maybe character, you're a major character, you've been on for so many years that they trust you not to be a douche and leak the script. Roose's actor also revealed in an interview that Roose has a new heir on the way this season, and it's going to cause some problems for Ramsay, and that's going to play out probably not in a very favorable way, or with very favorable terms. I personally think the baby and Walda are going to bite it, either the baby or Walda or both. I can't imagine Ramsey biting it this season. They probably want to rev up our hatred for him a little bit more, though I don't even know how that's possible. So we're probably going to be saying goodbye to Baby Bolton. Last in interviews, Marjorie Tyrell's actress Natalie revealed, "This is the showrunner's first independent season without the penmanship of A Song of Ice and Fire writer George R. R. Martin. It's going to be very interesting for fans to see. It's completely fresh snow to step into." In picture news, some images from the season 6 set were put on Instagram by Panorama Agency, and then they were quickly taken down. But luckily on the internet, everything is forever. Everything. While they don't really add anything new, we do see yet another actor wearing the Jon Snow shirt we've seen, besides that shooting cranes in mud that looks a lot like what Melisandre's actress posted on her Facebook. So they're most likely all at Castle Black or the Wall still. A final image was posted of a monitor behind the scenes. This looks like another shot from the wall, and the people in black are most likely men of the Night's Watch. We also got a few shots from the Game of Thrones wrap party, including a shot of Kit Harington at the party, which doesn't mean he's alive again, but that he filmed some scenes in this season. Maybe just some funeral scenes. Just kidding, it totally confirms he's alive. On George R. R. Martin's end, a fan asked if we will ever see Mad Donnell again, and if you remember, she is the crazy lady that dabbled in black arts, bathed in blood, and held feasts of human flesh. Wonderful lady. And George responded that possibly we might see her in a Dunk and Egg story, but there's no promises, which is enough to get me hyped, because what is it nowadays? So that was Game of Thrones news for the week of December 13th to December 19th. There will be a new news video anytime there is enough new news about Game of Thrones to make a video. Besides that, make sure you come back for more Star Wars videos, Game of Thrones history, comics, and more. The winner of last week's giveaway is Melkin the Mage with his favorite line, "If any more words come pouring out of your cunt mouth, I'm going to have to eat every fucking chicken in this room." And I actually put on a shirt that matched that quote. That's how much I loved it. So great job. And actually a random bot picked it too. So Melkin, I will end up sending you a message about how you can claim your free Lorraine shirt. New giveaway is for a $25 gift card to Lorraine Shirts, which means you can pick out your own shirt. It's just not me picking out the Fuck the King shirt for you. So to enter that giveaway, all you have to do is write in the comments below what your house words would be. And this can be as vulgar or funny or sad as you want it to be. And then I will pick my favorite on this Friday or Saturday and then message you with the gift card how you can claim it. And this was a big thank you to Kamar, who came up with the idea for this giveaway. So thank you very much. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching.